this is Darman, and welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's world. Every last bit of it, every building, everything, every building, just everything. So if you're wondering, hey, Darman68, are you going to build such and such building? Are you going to build the mob trap? Are you going to build the town? Are you going to build the fun land? Are you going to build... I'm building everything, people. Everything. Okay? All right. You got it? Okay, cool. All right. Enough of that. In the last video, we built a whole bunch of stuff back here in this here theater. Oh, well, we didn't build that part, so let's not look at that. But over here, we built the stage, we built this, we got these stairs that go down to the music pit. We built this here room, and oh, I didn't do my homework, so I'm going to do that while I'm talking to you. And jump. And so we're going to do... today's video is mostly going to be just finishing up the back area here. We're going to be doing this, the dressing room, and there's this kind of little, I don't know, it's not really a room, but it's just a kind of a little connecting room between the dressing room and the stage left. Or did I ever figure that out? Somebody told me which one was stage left, and I couldn't remember if it was if you're on the stage facing out and you go left, or if you're watching the stage and it's left. I don't know. Heck if I know. Somebody out there knows, and I'm sure they'll comment on that, and that'll be great. So let's get this started on this room now that I've done all my homework. Yes, you saw that I did my homework. Yes, I did. Okay, so in here, and we still have a light source problem here, but let's see, what can I do about that? Well, for now, I think I'll just put up a couple of torches here. I'm gonna have to take them down, obviously, because there's gonna have to be colored wool on the wall here, but this will help. This will be okay. And we can't have this big hole here. What is this? What is this hole? What on earth is... Okay, that just goes down. Okay. All right. One red colored hole filler going in right in there. Okay, so this room is the dressing room here. It's going to go out to, right around here. It's going to be 10... We're going to go 10 blocks from here over that way, and we're just going to use the red wool. It's the carpeting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going right up against this wall here. And so if we bring this out all the way to the edge, yes, it should meet up kind of weirdly with this corner. But once this wall is built, you know, in other words, like this, you're never going to see that, that corner there. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to build up. This is a 5. The walls are going to be 5 high. Now, we can't count from here because the floor is not in here yet, but let's... Oh, well, here I am building the floor. Let's do the floor. That's where we started, right? Let's do this floor. So let's fill all this in. And we kind of have to have a little gap here for the rear exit of the building, which, I don't know, I guess they kind of use that to secret themselves in here or out, or maybe they have a nice smoke break. I'm not sure. So we're going to leave these two open, and then just fill in the rest, and we'll deal... actually, you know what I'm probably going to have to do? Actually, it's going to have to be this one here. It's going to have to be 3 we'll leave open, because this one's going to be kind of taken up by the wall itself. I don't know. We'll just leave that. We'll fix that as we get to it. So let's see. So that's the floor. It's red wool, and we don't want this on here anyway. We want blue wool for the walls. And so the walls are going to be 5 high. So we're actually going to build up, well, I guess we'll build up 6 so that we can easily connect the ceiling. So we want to cover up all these nice torches. No, we're going to have to cover all this up, and we're just going to go right up against this wood here. And this is going to be 5 high. So let's see, it's 3, and we're just going to leave that doorway as is. There's not really going to be any kind of transition there. No door or anything like that, in other words. And we need to go one more thing here. Let's see, how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. The ceiling is going to be snow, so we're going to do that. So let's just go around the room, build up all the walls 6 high, and then we'll put the snow. And I guess you don't have to build them up 6 high, because you can put the snow on top of whatever. Oh, I broke the thing, and it's the one piece of wool I don't have. Black wool. There we go. Okay. There we go. And I'll take that little torch. Thank you. Blue wool. Where we go? There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to go all the way up here. 6. I'm going to do 6 high, and then I'm going to put the snow in after that. And there we go. Okay, so that one's there. Let's see. I'm gonna make this whole wall blue, and then we're gonna punch the hole in it for the doorway that's gonna go in there. I think that's just a little easier. And a couple more here, and then we'll just do the back wall real quick. These rooms are pretty simple. You could probably do this without even watching this video, but it took 2 or 3 different videos to really get all the information that I needed to even do this video properly. Oops. The ship shape video, like I mentioned in the last one, was very helpful. I need a little torch here because it was one of the only ones that showed you the completed room as far as what's been built in within Stampy's videos. There was a couple of tours that came through from other people, other YouTubers, and you did get to see it in the back here. But anyway, let's get to this. Yeah, this is right. So we're going to leave 2 here. And since we have the red wool, let's go ahead and put that... Is it raining? Oh, goodness. Oh, it's always raining, but that's okay. You know what? Because we're inside. And but I am going to shut off... I'm going to turn on my daylight cycle so that I can eventually become nighttime. I can shut down the... or I can go to sleep so that the rain will go off. And, all right, so down here, I'm just going to, oh, stop it. I'm just going to go down here and, complete this here with red wool down below. And we need a little wooden staircase here. Where did you go? Oh, they're down here. Wood, oak, plank. Yeah, we're going to need that. Oh, yeah, I probably needed that too. That's okay. I try to gather all these materials beforehand in the videos, but it doesn't always quite work out here. Let me see here. Let's see if this was red wool here. That is red wool also. And since we're here, and oh, it's lightning storm. I don't need the black wool now. The door just goes on the back. I gotta wait my umbrella. It would be nice to put a little porch here. A little overhang would be nice on days like this. If you're out here, having a little break from your thespian activities in here, you better look up that word. It's not what you think. All right, so that's the basic room. Let's see, I need some, that's not snow. I need some snow. Snow. Oh, there it is. Let's see, I don't need that anymore. All right, so there goes that dripping. Did you see that? I guess it's because of it's not a complete block up there. It's just that half slab stuff, so I don't know. All right, so this is snow up here, and that keeps the ceiling kind of light and bright and lets light bounce off, just like in your house if you have that like that. That's what I do. I always paint my ceilings white, and there we go. Okay, so over here, let's punch this doorway in. All right, so we need to leave this block alone. No, sorry. Yes, we're gonna go right. We're gonna do a doorway that's, well, we got to put oak in here too. So this is a 3x3 we're gonna knock out. And oh, looky, we don't have to knock it. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave that right there because I got to put oak. Oh, well, no, it's okay. I can do it. I can do the oak logs because I can put it upside down, if you know what I mean. Well, I don't need the red wool anymore. I can get rid of these. So we're just gonna do a doorway here. So I'm just going to do 3 high and see how I can go upside down and do that one. And this actually should be turned into, whoops, that's going to be oak planks right there, and we'll extend that in just a little bit. So let's do this room here real quick. Brown wool for the counter. Skip the first block and then just go all the way across and skip that block over there. Iron we need to use for the mirrors, and that's going to be if you're going to skip the first block of this brown countertop and just put it right in there, and again 1 away from the end here. You want to leave 2 in between, in other words. And here we got some torches that go around it in kind of a little triangle on each one, which help brighten up the room considerably now. And then we need a couple of seats, which are stairs, which I just got rid of. Let's see, I don't need the brown wool anymore. And they go right in front of the mirrors and right up against it. Usually he kind of leaves a little space, but in this case, he puts them right up against it like that. So that's those. Oh, and there should be a crafting table on the right side of this. I'm going to regret getting rid of that oak in a minute. There should be a crafting table right there for reasons which I have no idea. Purple couch. There is a purple couch back here. And we're going to leave one block open here. We're going to build, this couch is just going to be 2 deep and 4 across. And like that. Oops, like that. And then there's going to be sandstone half slabs underneath. Well, what I mean is in the middle of the couch to kind of create the little cushion area. And where did they go? I just selected them, but I didn't put them somewhere. I don't need the iron anymore. Okay, so that goes right in there. Sandstone half slabs, purple couch, and oh, for decoration we need a piece of dirt over here, and we're gonna make a little flower. Well, not quite a flower pot, but you know what I mean. This is what he used to use for a flower pot, just a dirt with some trapdoor around it, like in his bedroom. So dirt goes in the corner, and then we've got a couple of trapdoors on the side, an old technique of his, and a yellow flower in there because he said he wanted to have the yellow flower, or I should say it was suggested to him because it was he already had a red floor, so somebody told him, hey, you get a yellow flower, so he did. All right, and there's some paintings. Let's see, let's grab some paintings. Let's put that there. Let's see, they're painting over here. There's one right here on the wall, and that is this one. And it's kind of that, well, I don't know. It's that one. I don't know how to describe it. These little dark lines, and it's mostly yellow and whatnot. So that's that one. Back here is that big fighting painting. And, yeah. Let's see. The best way I think I found was to point at this block here, which is like 2 down and 1 above the couch, but it's not quite to the edge of the couch. So let's, woo, that's not it. All right, let's see if I can find it. There we go. And, all right, so that's that. This torch, actually, oh, you know what? I actually almost got that torch in the right spot, which I just kind of did randomly. That should be just right down there, kind of even with that, with the flower, right next to the door. Let's see, what else? Oh, there's a painting over here. It's that tall one that looks like a little, I don't know, a skater guy or something? I don't know. That's the one. Okay, so that's it. Wow, I think that's it. All right, so I'm gonna see. Is it dark outside? Yeah. Oh, okay. So good. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna forego my usual amount of magic, and I'm just going to plop my little head down here on this bed and relieve myself of this rain, and it'll be nice daytime too, because we're gonna need a little bit of light to do this next part, because we're gonna be out here, and I really don't need it raining on me and dripping and so forth. So. So this area, basically, I'm going to clear my inventory here and start fresh. Let's see, I'm going to need some oak, grab some torches, and really not much else I'm probably going to need right now. Yeah, we can get rid of this one. That's not going to affect much. Okay, good. All right, so we can fill in this whole area with oak. Just fill the whole thing in. We're not really going to need it all, but it's just easier to tell someone, hey, fill the whole thing in with oak. It's much easier. And as you can see, we're bumped up right against the edge here, which is good. I think I'm going to leave that torch there because it's going to actually get buried back there, and we can keep googlies from spawning too much here. Let's see. So here, right next to here, there's going to be a wall that's going to go up. This room is going to be the same height as the treasure chest room. You know, this room over here. So it's going to be 4 high. The ceiling is going to be at the 5th level. So let's see here. Leave this here. So this is, what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll just put the 5th one there that the ceiling's going to attach to. And let's see. So right here, I'm going to make a column going up to match that same height there. And same here. Do one more here. But over here, let's see. How do we, wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, okay. Man, for a second there, I was like, did I do something horribly wrong? Okay, no. So the doorway is going to go right next to this here, just like it does on the other side. So we're going to fill this up here, these 2 blocks. Oh, we got to make the little doorway out of it, though. Okay, so that's our doorway. And this is just going to go all the way to the top. Oops. And there we go. This one goes to the top. Okay. So we don't really need to know that this whole thing goes all the way to the top from in this tiny little room. We're going to cap this off with the ceiling at 5 high, like I said. So this little wall actually extends here from the doorway. So right from the doorway, just come in, block those 2 off, and bring those 2 up to the 5th level. And did I? Yeah, okay. And then let's see. Oh, so this wall, we have to cover up all this stuff here, this blue and this black. But leave this block open, and we're just going to fill this in right here all the way up to there. And we're going to turn, and we're actually just going to put some oak here. It's kind of awkward looking, but this is the way it is. It just kind of has to cover up the blue, and there's really, I guess he figured there's really no other way to do it, which I would tend to agree. So let's just put a ceiling on here. It's kind of cramped in here to do this, but that's okay. It's easy peasy, and there we go. So torches, let's see, if I'm coming in here, there should be a torch right on this second one here. And that's really the only torch in this area. So that's it. And I think that means we're done the backstage area. Look at this. Ta-da! Here we go. And there's, we should close this door. Oh, on the back here, since we're here, let's do a torch. There's a torch right in the middle of each section here. So that should be on the, there should be 3 stone on each side. Just put it like right there. That's on the middle one on there. And 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then that leaves 3 over there. So wow, look at this. The back, that's it. There is nothing else to do on the back part here. This is, if you watch that ship shape video, this is what you're going to see when he comes down here and he says, oh, look, I forgot to show you the completed backstage area, blah, 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 blah. And there we go. So I guess we're on to the roof. Look at this. We're almost done this, people. And I do have to redo this lighting. I'm not really pleased with how that is right now. And, okay, so we're going to need, well, let's see. I'm going to need my trusty wood. I'm going to need some half slab of stone. And what we're going to do, since we have to be mindful of the hole for where the chandelier, I guess you call it, goes, and the dome that goes on top. So what I'm going to do is, let's see, let's do the sides first. And the only reason I'm going to do that is because the sides come in, they come in this way. We're going to build in this way, and we're going to go past this point 3 rows. So in other words, let's imagine we had done the whole ceiling. Then we're just going to add 3 rows all the way across out to here, and that should give us right to the edge. So let's I'm just going to get rid of this now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go over here and build all the way, start here. I'm just going to use wood because there's no reason to use anything else. And go all the way across until we meet the other side. And I'm just going to keep doing that until I get to 3 rows past this here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 out from here. So let's do that, and we'll meet up afterwards. Do that on both sides. Go ahead and do that on both sides, and then we'll meet up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so that's all the way. That's filled up there, and there's 1, 2, 3 there, and 1, 2, 3 on that side. So hold off on that when you can. Then we'll, in a minute we're gonna actually do this end, and then we're gonna start covering this up with stone in just a minute. But first, let's see. From this end, we want to do. Let's see. We want to do from here. Let me get my bearings here. Okay. All right. So from here, we're going to do. Oh, I didn't shut the daytime thing off. Okay. I have to take a little nap here in just a second. From here, assuming that you haven't filled this in above the black thing, we're going to go out. We're going to come in 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to bring that all the way across here, and then just fill that in. And we're making the basic hole for the top, the dome here. And as soon as I fill this in, I'm just going to take a quick nap. And okay, so now that goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now this should be 13 blocks here. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 13. So now we want to have this be square, 13 by 13. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So then on the 14th one, you're going to put that there and bring it across. So we want to have a perfect 13 by 13 square here, which is right where the chandelier is going to go. So we can just fill the rest of this in, and we can also fill in. You can just put the half slab stone right on top of all this, and so fill this in with the wood, and then fill the whole thing in, the whole roof in with the half slab of stone. But don't cover up, obviously, don't cover up the hole that we just made. We went to a lot of trouble to make that hole, people. Let's just leave it there. So I'll meet up with you, that is, right when I'm done. As I'm doing mine, I wanted to remind you, when you get over to this end, the back, this is the backstage area. Don't cover these up, don't double this up over here. Just do, this should be already doubled up here. So just do a single layer, and it should, stop right there. I just wanted to make that note. All right, now you can keep going. Okay, so that roof is, well, I want to say done. Oops, I had a little stray, little block here that sort of got in there while I was working. Okay, so this is 13 by 13 hole, and so the thing to do right now is it's not supposed to be square right now, but so what we're going to do is we're going to fill in 3 blocks in this corner, and we're going to kind of, well, it's hard to explain, but let's do 3 blocks and then 2, and then 1. So you're just going to make this little, 3 block by 3 block, and then you kind of put 1 kind of in the middle like that. So you're going to do that on all corners, and I might as well just go ahead and do this since I'm here. So I'm going to do that to all the corners. So just put 1, 2, 3, and then put 1, 2, and then 1 to all these corners here. And we're going to start filling in with the actual, what do you call this? The dome? The dome, I guess. The dome is what it's called. Let's see here. Fill this in. And 1 more corner. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1. And fill this in. So there was a video when he built this this top here, and this is what it looked like when he got here. As far as the top. Now, having watched that, I watched that video fairly recently, and it was, his helper wasn't all that helpful, quite frankly. He wasn't quite doing it right, and Stampy's like, well, I didn't really quite explain it well enough to him, I guess. But we're gonna do this exactly the way Stampy wanted to do it. And his is a fairly simple method, and it's simply this. First we're going to start with sandstone block, that is. And right here we're going to start with sandstone, since we have the advantage of flying. Well, I assume you're doing this in creative mode. Maybe you're not. But if you aren't, then you're going to have to figure out a way to do this. So this is going to, go like at the same level as this half slab stuff. So we're just gonna fill this in and just wrap all the way around in this thing, and just gonna go around 1 block in everywhere. I mean, I know this is kind of like 2 blocks, but it's you don't. His point was you don't want to leave these out of there. You want to make sure they're there. They can, imagine you're a little person walking, and you want to have a nice little path running around this top here. So this is what we're going to do, and it is getting dark already. I can't believe I keep forgetting to turn that day cycle back off. So this is a way to do that. So there's our little path there. We're just going to keep winding around and put all this little path up here. I think in the end he ended up kind of abandoning the video, this part of the build, and just decided, well, we'll get back to this in a minute. Where are we on the sunset thing? You know what? Let's go over to Stampy's room. We haven't been over there in a while. Let's go over there to sleep real quick. And good morning, Esther. How are you today? Good? Oh, that's excellent. Good to see Esther. It's nice to kind of check in with Esther once in a while. Oh, and by the way, I know not everybody. People have mentioned that these lights are no longer flashing in Stampy's world, which is true. I think at some point the mine carts, they did change some of the physics of them, and I think it kind of messed up things, and he probably decided, well, I'll just take them out and just have redstone torches lit up on the outside. And you can do that if you want to have that. Right now, I just love the flashing. It's just fun to have it flashing. So you can decide if you want to keep that that way or not. So let's see. Oh, first off, let's see. I have enough light here, so I'm going to shut this off so that I can keep going. Okay, where's my... All right, so now we're going to alternate between sandstone and oak block. So basically, we're just going to do the exact same thing we did here, and we're going to have to temporarily put a block like here just to kind of get that started. And we're just going to go around, make a little path around this thing. And you can do this however you want, whatever is easiest for you. I find if I just am careful, I can kind of go in a straight line backwards and fill all those in. And so we just have to do this I think 5 times, and that's all right. We don't really need to know. We're just going to keep going until this thing is capped off, and then we're going to do the outside of the dome. Okay, so this is what it should look like so far. Remember, you want to be able to walk around this thing. Woo, careful. Walk around this thing like this. You don't want there to be any blocks missing, because that will kill this whole part of your design. And oh dear, okay, so let's switch back to the sandstone, and we're going to do the same thing. Let's see, temporarily put this block there and get rid of it, and then just keep filling in. We're just going to, each time the path gets a little bit smaller, though, you can see, which is good. That's how it should be. And come around here. And it should end with sandstone block, if I remember correctly. There we go. Remember that last one? This is where I used to get tripped up. I forget to put that last one in there like that. There we go. So here's what it looks like at this point. And so let's keep going. And temporarily put one here, and then get rid of that one, and just fill this in. I think we're getting close. This is where it gets a little tricky. Just keep going around and just ignore everything you're seeing. As far as you're like, oh, I don't want to triple this up, but yeah, you kind of have to, because if you're following the path, you're going around this way, around this way, around this way, and you can't really go this way, so you have to sort of backtrack on the path a little bit that way, and like this. Okay, so what it should leave is this kind of little plus sign at the top. So there should be like 2 on each direction from the plus sign, and then just you can just sort of fill in there. So now we just need to put this sandstone on top, and then temporarily put that one down, and we can get rid of it. And there we go. This is what the chandelier is going to hang from, this block right here. Okay, so let's put this dome on top of this. So this was not easy to figure out, I have to tell you. I'm fairly proud that I actually figured this out, and I feel very confident that this is correct. Figuring it out from the videos, and then building it, and then rechecking it from the videos, everything seems spot on. So let's see. So the top is we're actually going to add full blocks of stone, aka smooth stone, not cobblestone. All this is going to be stone and half slabs of stone. Yeah. And so speaking of which, we're going to put half slabs right on top here. And you could do this, you could cover this up in many different ways and have it look pretty good. This is what we're going to show you is Stampy's. So now we've got that part there. And then we're essentially going to fill this whole next layer up with stone. And we're going to add some stone slabs a little bit on there. So just fill this whole next layer up with stone. There. And the half slabs go right. Let's see if I can explain this. They go around this top part here, but they don't go any farther out. So if you're looking at the plus sign, you can just do like the 3 here. And there's 1, 2, 3 there, and then 1, 2, 3 go around it there. 1, 2, 3. Oops, get down there. 3 there. So we want to leave the outermost ones alone. Don't put anything on them. Just leave them just the way they are. All right. So next we're going to put stone on this layer as well. Just fill up this layer with blocks of stone. Oops, get rid of that. And then this all gets covered up with half slab completely. So let's just go all the way around. And the whole point of it is to you know, kind of the alternate patterns of stone and half slab just kind of give it just a little bit of a, I guess, sort of a texture difference, just to give it a little variety, a little interest here. Okay, so next we're going to have, again, full blocks of stone. Just fill up this next level. Do you see the pattern? You just fill up the level with stone, and then it depends on the design as far as whether it gets fully capped off with half slabs or if it's some, you know, little pattern that he's decided upon. Okay, so then on this, we do half slabs, not all over it. We just do them right in these little corners here, where there's those 3 little kind of corners, and then you put 1 here where there's not a corner, and then put these 3 corners in here, one that kind of sticks out here, these 3 corners here, that sticks out there, and 3 corners here, and right in the middle, that sticks out there. I guess that kind of continues this sort of theme of this, you know, this line of design right here, like that. And that's it. That's that layer. And so the next layer, again, cover the whole thing up with stone first. Oops. There we go. Yeah, this dome is only visible in a couple of different videos. Video number 200, which is like the where he rides his hot air balloon. It's visible, but it's dark, and it kind of goes by at a weird angle, and you can't really see. The ship shape video, no. Ship shape video actually does. You can actually get a pretty decent view of it in the ship shape video, because he flies over top to go visit the house that was built over there that he wanted to explore. So anyway, on this one, we do want to cap this whole thing off with half slabs on this level. So let's just do that. And then we're going to move on to just using half slabs. I think some more. Yeah. All we mostly have to do is just kind of start covering up the base of this with these half slabs. And we're just going to go around, straight around the base. Get back there. Here we go. Whoa, what is going on? The madness. My hands are uncontrolled here. Okay, all right, so that's that layer. And then basically we're just gonna follow the technique of, you know, building the little walkway all the way around here. So we're just gonna go out, you know, 1 block in every direction, and, you know, build our little sidewalk that kind of goes around like this. Snake it out this way, across here. This making sense? This follows the same sort of pattern as everything else here. So There we go. There we go. That is it. That is the dome, people. I'm just going to make a little run around this so you can see, and you can pause as needed. But it's symmetrical on all four sides, so you know there's no one side isn't different than the other, and the whole thing is not in the center of the thing. It looks something like this. So there's a little more space, on this side than on the other side. So if you're curious to know if that's correct, if you're building it and you're like, oh, this isn't in the center, is that right? Yes, that is right. Since we're up here, I'm going to do some torches. We got a couple of them on here. We got those on the corners, and we just need a couple more. Let's see. The first one, let's do this one here. There's one right here. And then there's also, let's go over here. And right here, it's really at the same level as this one. Comes right out to the edge and just plop on there. And also on the other side of this same one, goes there. And then we want to go up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and put one here. And then also on the same one right over here in the same spot, right? Does that get that? Yep. Okay, line that up. Okay. And I think that's it. Let me just take a quick... Oh, there's one in the middle here. There's one in the middle on that same level. And it should be... And this is also the middle here. So that's matched up here. And that's matched up there. So that is really bit as far as that goes. There is some torches right here on the front of this. Like that. And that's facing the front. Now, I'm pretty sure the video showed me that there are not torches on this side. But personally... I think there should be. Keep the googlies to a minimum and kind of give it a symmetrical glow up here if you're ever coming by at night. And heck, if you really wanted to go nuts, they could put some more torches up here so you can really see it nicely. But that's all he's got basically up there. So let's see. What are we doing next? Well, yeah, I guess we got to do the inside. We got to do the inside of the chandelier. That'll be a good idea. Bye, blinky lights. Okay, so let's go. I'm impatient. I must fly. I must be free now. Oh, speaking of torches, we need to put some in here now that we've got this covered up. It's getting mighty dark in here. So this. Let's see. What do I want to explain? This has changed. The lighting has changed in here a couple of times. Mostly because he found it to be too dark and he was getting a lot of googlies, so he just decided a different pattern. So I'm going to give you what is the most recent one, I believe. Let's see. First thing, right in the back, right in the middle there, just put one down there. And you're going to put one on each ends of this fence here. And then right above this row, we're going to go up 3. So it's actually not counting this half slab block because it's kind of only half one. We're going to start here. 1, 2, 3 there, and then go down to this. That's the next time that it starts with a oak log here. So again, 1, 2, 3, and then it should be on to the right of this door, and on that side it's going to be on the left side, of the door like that. But then the other two, those two wall ones are the same on this side. So go up to this first row and then go 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go to the third row of seats and go up 1, 2, 3. And that's that. Let's see. Where's the next ones? Oh, he's got one here. Again, on that same middle row there. And again, these torches kind of move around a lot. Personally, I think you should put one like right in the middle here or something, because it gets dark in here, and you will get some googly spawning in here if you use survival mode. Let's see, and then there's ones right here on this middle row that's in the, that's down the flat area. And let's see, he's got torches on the corners of this fence here. There you go. And over here on the sides of these four, there's like 6 columns. Well, not including this one. There's like 5 over here. Go to the next to the last one and put it there. Let's see, and then it goes right here on this wall at the third level. Gosh, I can't remember if it's the second. I think it's the third one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. If it's not, you guys can tell me or just whatever. Put that on the third one. I think it's the third one. And then on this one, it's the same. Second one in, and there we go. That should be it. Let me just double check my little map here. Yep, that looks right. And oh look, there's the hole up there. It's looking good up there. We'll do that now. Okay, so that's all the light we get down there. So it's not too badly. It's not dark in here at all, really. I wanted to check something. Did I build this wall? No, I did not build this wall. I'm surprised nobody brought this up, but all right. So I gotta, if you haven't already built this wall, you can go ahead and do that now. We just want to make sure you leave a space, next to this door, and just build this wall up to the point where it sort of disappears, and there you go. Now I gotta check this side. Did I not do this side either? Nope, didn't do that side either, and it's dark out. I can see that now. Let's just fill this in. Then let's go up and finish the chandelier, and I think we're gonna be done. I think we're gonna be done this theater. Yeah, close that door. Let's see. We don't need any light in here anyway. All right, so let's get some fences and some glowstone. That's really all we need. So right up here in the middle, we're going to build some fences coming down. It's going to be 6 total fences. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I apologize. It's dark up here because it's not been finished yet. So there's 6 poles that are going to come all the way down. So on that 6th one, you want to take some fence and then build out in all the directions, all 4 directions. And then we're going to fill in the corners of all those. So it makes this kind of little square. It'll be easier to see in a second. So it builds this little square. I need some light up here. I'm just going to put temporarily up here so we can see what we're doing. All right, so it builds this little square like that. See? And so then we're going to put one piece of glowstone right in the middle of that square, thusly. And I think we can get rid of this now. We don't need that. So then here we're going to go from the middle part of this square on each side. We're going to go out to, let's see, 1, 2 in each direction. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to go down 1, yes, 1, on just the outside one, and then we're going to put a piece of glowstone on the bottom of each of these, so that this row is just a 1 block lower than the center one that we put in there. Did I already did that one? Sorry. So that's it. Just put a piece of glowstone on the end of each of these. Yeah, get in there. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's all nicely lit. Looks good. Let's look at it from below. He gives you one of these views here as well. So this is what it should look like once it's complete up there. Look at that. It's really nice. It's a really nice design feature, and it really helps set off the ceiling and gives you something to look at. And those blocks, those lower glowstone blocks, you'll know if you're in the right place, because that should be like right at the even with the level of this block here. So if we were to, if we were to actually like take this and go all the way out, it would match right up with that. Just so as a point of reference. And then the middle of it, that middle of that chandelier should be right here, even with this that first block, and right over top of that second row down there. All right, so let me take a quick inventory in my mind. Oh, very dark, cobwebby place to be sure. And here's the part of the video where we go, yay, we're all done. I'm totally done the theater. And then you guys come back with, yeah, but you forgot this and you forgot that. And then be like, oh yeah, I forgot all that. So I'm just going to take a quick tour through here. Let's shut that door. And I don't know. I don't feel like I'm missing anything here. Got the ceilings in and torches. We got the signs in that we needed. Down here is good to go. Oh, somebody did remark that this should be on the 8th block. So you can, move that over when I don't have torches on me at the moment. So this is good. We've got trap door. We've got music here. Jukeboxes. That's it. I'm calling the theater done. If there's a couple of details I missed, let me know. And then we'll, of course, revisit that. But until that time, I am Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!